yourself a talk. This is fire in the flow, baby.
Hello, welcome to Shortstaview, where we discuss all things in the 242 and a few things from around the world. Tonight, 5th place, Saxons. That's the big thing everyone's talking about. So big, they talking about it in memes. They talking about it in the news. They talking about it at the workplace, everywhere. Man, you should see these memes what they got coming out. Here's a few.
Jesus Christ.
We're currently live here at the Princess Margaret Hospital, where they said that the cut-offs for the Saxons was so bad they've now called for a state of emergency. This is a developing story.
Saxons come fifth? I believe that.
Yeah, they come fifth.
But you?
What they say? They come fifth?
No, but yeah.
It's already won, bro.
You joking, right?
But the big concern that everyone has is, what is this bird supposed to be? Some people are saying a pelican, a flamingo, a parrot. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. But there are a bunch of videos and clips, talking about that bird.
Rah! Tell Saxon the next time they want a chicken or a bird, I get bloody. Let's go!
That's 3 years worth of work.
Look where the Saxons leave the bird. Boy, keep it in the corn carrot with them.
So Saxon's chairman try his best to explain Kevin the Bird. That's their name for it, Kevin the Bird. Which I think he failed. Said a whole lot of nothing. But at least he took it with a smile. Have a listen to it.
I hear social media has us for talk, right, with this bird, right? And this bird with no wings, right? Yeah, I can't even say it. I mean, I know where the bird come from, right? But I ain't gonna come on and say where it come from because I don't want to hurt nobody's feelings, right? But yeah, that was crazy. Yeah, that was crazy. Yeah, but they had us for talk with that one. So, I guess all that it's our downfall too. But, it is what it is.
The funniest clip I saw pertaining to the Saxons coming fifth was the one with Dave Chappelle.
Boy, Dave, what place Saxons came?
5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Anything you say, 5. Go ahead, ask me a question. Did you? 5. I have a secret document that I think you need to say.
That was hilarious. The Boxing Day Junkanoo was a success, except for, it'll always be a debate on who came for a second, third, and all that. But at the end of the day, the tourists and the fun is what we're all about. Let me go over the results for you. In 6th place was Music Makers with a score of 30. In 5th place, what everybody talking about, Saxons, 84.79. In 4th place, Roots with a score of 86.52. In 3rd place, Genesis, surprisingly, they're getting better with a score of 88.93. In second place, Bali Boys. There was a big commotion and judging about that with a score of 92.48. And in first place, One Family with a score of 92.73. So those were the results for Boxing Day Junkanoo. Everyone was having a good time. At every Junkanoo event, there's always somebody causing a commotion or some fight happening. So that's to be expected from time to time, but hopefully none beyond New Year's. There was even a clip or pic of the Prime Minister, Brave Davis, along with the Governor General, C.A. Smith, and the U.S. Senator, Raphael Warnock. Yeah, they were all there enjoying the Boxing Day Junkanoo Parade. There was news in The Guardian saying that Cable said that ZNS was in breach of their service, of their coverage. And ZNS put out a statement saying that the move by Cable Bahamas occurred without any discussion or agreement with the Broadcasting Corporation of the Bahamas. So I can't say for sure what's going on, but as you can see on the screen, the statement that was said by the executive chairman. So that seemed to be some type of big discrepancy of what's going on. So hopefully they take care of that by New Year's Junkanoo. If you're not aware, the public holidays of 2023 has been put out. You will see it there on the screen as well, just so you would have an idea of what's going on. Those will be the public holidays. If anybody wants to know, there it is. The Bahamas Towing and Service Association put out some type of notice of I guess it'll be another increase again. Inflation just taking over the world, man. So there'll be it'll be another price increase of towing services of all kinds. Regular towing starting at $100, flatbed $150, recovery starts at $150, derelict car removal starts at $100, unlocking vehicle is $80, no parking is $100. Man, I guess everybody gotta make ends meet some way. You see it there on the screen also. Big shout out goes out to Shawnee Miller Rebo. She became senior female athlete of the year. Congratulations to her. That's great. She made newspaper of The Guardian. Excellent. She's been doing very well. She represents the Bahamas very well. On December 29th, Austin Knowles, also known as Ozzy, was deported back to the Bahamas. He spent some time in the States for crimes, as you can read on the screen. He returned home to the Bahamas after receiving compassionate discharge last month due to an undisclosed medical issue. I guess compassion is worth something. So that's good. As you can see, the picture on the right will show how he went when he was here, and then the picture on the left will show how he currently looks now. So that's good. In other news, journalist Juan McCartney has quit Guardian Radio Talk Show. it came as a surprise to them as well. You could read upon it on the screen above as well. Apparently, he quit after 10 years, and that came as a shock too. I guess what he said and what he did were two different things, you know. So, every man has to make a decision for themselves. So, I wish him well in his endeavors. Also, you may or you may not have heard about the arrest of 4 teenage boys between the ages of 14 and 17 that beat up a security guard at Port Lucaya Marketplace. So, take a look at this video. They either need to have more protection for the security guards, some type of stun gun or some type of protection, because if one of them had a knife or some type of weapon, that security guard could have been fatally injured or harmed in a more brutal manner. So I'm glad everyone's safe, but they gotta protect these security guards more or pay them more if they don't want to protect them more. Come on. I hope the insurance is very good on their protection and the physical well-being. You'll see on the screen the situation pertaining to the 4 boys. Also, it's been said that I'm not sure how true the story is, but someone called someone and tell them that their mom was inside the mall with another woman, and you know what happened? That big fight broke out. I mean, I know it's wrong, right? But man, that could have caused somebody dead, you know? I mean, these people really gotta do better, you know? Stay out of people's business, mind your own business, you know? Man, it's ridiculous out here. Update on the FTX fiasco. The Bahamas has held $3.5 billion in assets from the FTX company, so I guess that's a good thing. But let's just hope the money doesn't go missing, because you know how those hands go in the cookie jar, you know? Things just always go missing, and then all we know is VAT goes up, you know? So let's just hope everything's perfect on that side.
Bahamas seized $3.5 billion in FTX assets on custody concerns. That's the headline I woke up to this morning. What's the latest?
Yeah, so that gives us more insight into what's happening here, because there was this $372 million theft of assets from the FTX exchange shortly after the company filed for bankruptcy on November 11th. So there were these cybersecurity concerns, and it makes sense that Bahamian authorities made this seizure.
That investigation is still pretty much very active. Our investigative unit is working closely with the Security Commission. If we need to speak to him on the matters that we are looking at, we will travel that way and speak to him on that side. The investigation is still live, and the decision will be made on completion of the investigation. At this time, based on my information, we have one matter that we are looking at closely with the Security Commission at this time.
And also, Miss Universe Angel Cartwright is headed to the Miss Universe pageant to represent the Bahamas. And before she goes, she wants to explain to us her passion, which is the coral reef, because she's a certified scuba diver. So that's excellent. And have a listen.
I volunteer with an organization called the Perry Institute for Marine Science. I am a certified scuba diver, and I recently received my reef rescue certification. We are working on several projects throughout the Bahamas to restore our coral reefs and to prevent climate change. So for many of you, a lot of us have been affected by Hurricane Dorian, and the importance and relevance of our coral reefs, our islands, is that they diminish the storm surges as they come to prevent flooding. So this is something that I am very passionate about. Such an honor because scientists predict that in the next 5 years, we will lose 90% of our coral reefs if we don't make a significant change towards climate change.
Hopefully she does well to help us to save our reefs and help us with the climate change as well. Also, I would like to encourage everybody not to squander their money. You know, I hope nobody has squandered any money for the New Year's party and Christmas party and all that, because you don't want to be like this guy.
Do you need some money?
You know, that's just a little side joke. And shout out to our sponsors, Reliable Drone Service. You should check them out. If you want aerial photography from the sky, they're your guys. Thank you for tuning in to Shortstaview. See you again next time.
Look here, you got to watch Shortstaview all the time, anytime, overtime, under time, between the time. Shortstaview. That's how Johnny Cake said.